Get the country boy.
Hey everybody, we're about to start the show, and this is where I want you to hit the share button. Let's see here, we've got 1 minute till showtime. My guys are setting up the stage right now, the studio. This is where you go ahead and hit the share button, because we got 50 seconds to showtime. I'll count us in. 46, 45, 44, 43. Help me. Thank you, Marcus Stamos. Mic check, very good. 39, 30. I need residual checks. 36. Thank you. 34, 33. Give me the air horn. Thank you. 30. Thank you. I always need my drink. 28. 25 seconds. Yes, thank you. Troll Patrol. I need the laptop. There we go. Perfect. 20, 19. Yes, don't forget to hit the share button. This is my share wig. Thank you for that. Thank you, Elliot. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. New shirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Get the country boy. And he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am from Hickory. Thank you. I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. And if you're not, allow me to work on that for you for the next hour or so. We'll see how it goes. But what up, bumpkins? It's Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. This is episode 116 of Country-ish, and we have an ice-cold, super sexy fish bowl of a show for you tonight. That's right, in the Best Trends segment, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl and the halftime show. I got some sex toys that we're going to play with. Intern Isaiah is back with another review of And Just Like That on HBO. And in small-town news, a mayor in Ohio is going viral for saying ice fishing leads to prostitution. It's a crazy show. Stick around. We're going to have a good time. And we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And we're checking your comments. I got 3 interns over here. Wow. Look at all these interns. I've got, let's see. Who are we looking at right now? Oh, yeah. We got Elliot the intern and intern Isaiah. One of them's checking Facebook. One of them's checking YouTube. And then over here across the way, we got Sergeant Mark Havelball. He's checking all kinds of stuff. He's just making sure I'm correct on everything. If I say something wrong, he'll correct me and vice versa. But anyway, we're live. We're checking your comments. Leave a comment. In fact, I'll ask you a question, okay? And then you answer it in the comments section. Have you ever been ice fishing? I want to know. Leave it in the comments section. And if it's interesting, if it's funny, maybe we'll get to it this show with one of the interns. If not, we'll do it next week. And I'm going to read some comments from last week. That's how you know we're doing this. I'm doing what I told you I was going to do. All right, so last week we talked about Joe Rogan. And I'll read some comments. Rebecca S. Jackson, she says, I don't even know who Joe Rogan is. But it seems like those 1K people did you a favor. Oh, yeah. There are a lot of offensive words that comes out of a lot of famous people's mouths. And if I went and deleted everyone that said offensive words, I would listen to anybody at all. Honestly, some people's looks are offensive, but I still look at them. That's good. Well, thank you for the comment, Rebecca. Joe Rogan is a comedian, and he's got, I think, quite possibly the biggest podcast on the planet. I don't know. But he's up there. He's a bazillionaire. Anyway, and I was on his podcast. He's a good friend of mine. All right. Warren Doherty said, I quit watching you on Facebook over comments made to people that I felt was so bullish toward people. Let me see if I can figure this sentence out. I quit watching you on Facebook over comments made to people that I felt was go bullish towards people. I know you're a comedian. I just hate bullies. I probably took it wrong. No big deal. I respect you more now than ever. Thanks for standing up for Rogan. So I'm wondering what happened here, Warren. Maybe he was watching a Troll Patrol segment and took it too serious. I think don't let the word troll scare you off. I'm not a mean person. I as a verified page, I follow other verified pages, and I leave a snarky, backhanded, stupid comment. That's about it. But thanks for coming back, Warren. Good to have you, buddy. Don't run off this time, okay? James Bar, how do you pronounce that one? Bargeron? Yeah. He said, new listener but old fan. A while back, I was at the DMV to get a plate, and the guy in front of me says, hey, read this. His plate read, I-69, ma'am, or 169, ma'am. Oh, yeah, or I-69, ma'am. Best part is it was a chance. He didn't order it. I was pissed. Would have been awesome on my Dodge Power Wagon. It was by chance. Oh, what? No way. There's no way that was an accident, right? That's weird. Well, thanks for the comment, James. Last one by Amanda Moore. She said, 40-some odd years old, and I've never actually celebrated a Valentine's Day. After listening to these beautiful, heartfelt declarations, I think I'm happy to settle for half-off chocolates on the 15th. So she loved our Valentine's Days, guys. That was great. Good job, everybody. Okay. Also, there's many ways to support the podcast. One is become a Patreon supporter. We'll get into that later. But if you have no money at all, you can always leave us a nice review on Apple Podcast, and that helps us out. And if you write a nice one, I will read it on the air and give you a little shout out. So here's a new one we got. This one's long. Okay, it says, this is good stuff by Chris Rich. 5 stars. Hey, John and friends, just wanted to come on here and say that I love what you're doing. You've been an inspiration to me for a long time. You've made me realize it doesn't matter whether you're from Hickory, North Carolina, or down the road in Lincolnton like myself. You can do what you love if you work hard enough at it. I'm an inspiring country singer-songwriter, and I found you from your dad's pool story back in the day, and it drew stark similarities to my dad because I grew up with the pool too off Startown Road. I actually know some of your family here in Lincolnton. If you ever have guests or anything, I would love to come see how you guys do it. See what it's like to be a part of the podcast scene and meet someone who is a big part of my growing up. I actually want to start my own podcast soon, centered around music. My name is Tanner McCoy Blythe. Hopefully we can meet someday. Anyways, I love what y'all are doing and this podcast. Keep on rolling on. Wow, thank you, Tyler McCoy Blythe. That was awesome. But yeah, one thing you left off, if you work hard enough at something, you also need talent. Okay? You left that out, dude. Just kidding. You don't need any talent. Look at me. No, but thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Let me give you old toot of the air horn. Everybody cover up. Whew. God dang it. We got to put a governor on that. All right, let's move on. We got a lot to do today. I'm giving money away. Did I mention that? I forgot. Did I say I'm giving money away? I don't remember if I did. I forgot, didn't I? Guys, I got more residual checks, and someone's going to go home with money. They're right here, okay? So in a little while, you call into the show and make a guess. Someone's going to win a check. But we're growing all the time, little by little. And it's because word of mouth is a big thing. You guys are hitting that share button. And I know we say at the top of the show, the big countdown, this is the time we hit the share button. But sometimes people forget to do it, so I have to remind you. And I don't even like doing this part. In fact, I want to retire it, but there are a couple of Patreon supporters who demand it. And I like to give the people what they want, especially if they're a Patreon supporter. So I got to do it. This is where I beg you to share. I put on this wig right here, and I look down the barrel of that camera, and I do a little thing. I call it the share stare. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in sharing the love? Huh? I can feel something on top of me head. It's a dumb wig, it's not enough. I belted it out on that one. Good Lord. Where's the applause, man? Why are you so stingy with that thing? You've been gone 2 weeks and you're slipping. How's your tummy? You better?
Yeah, I'm better.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. Well, thanks for hitting that share button. We're also a podcast on Apple Podcasts for your ear holes, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it, we're on it. Let me plug some tour dates real quick. I was just in Kansas City. We're going to get to that. Had a great time. Coming up this weekend, this Friday and Saturday, Richmond, Virginia. Virginia, the state for lovers. I'm going to be there. I got show Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. Just added a Sunday show in Richmond, Virginia. Come see me. And then after that, February 26th, High Point, North Carolina at the High Point Theater. Then after that, Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone, March 4 and 5. All those tour dates can be found at countryish.com. Click on tour dates. All right, let me get to the man sitting across the table who's been patiently waiting for 12 minutes. Hasn't said a word. Just sitting there waiting for me to get to his introduction. I've known this guy my whole dang life, pretty much. I think he's really funny. He kind of reminds me of Jason Bateman a little bit, too. You got like a little Bateman quality about you.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah, from Ozark. Yeah.
I wish I was that witty.
Me too.
Golly.
I wish you were that witty as well.
I do too.
He's my good friend named Mark Hunt. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you. You grew up. You grabbed my hand.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's
like
get
that.
your
That's
attention.
never done that before.
The Alan Jackson. Before we move forward,
Yes.
should I just mention this new sponsor that we may or may not have?
Yeah, sure. You can mention.
Okay. So there's a guy who's paid us already, and he was supposed to write a little script for me to say something about his business, but he hasn't. So he gave me money and just bolted. But I feel obligated to at least mention his company.
Yeah, you should.
Because
since
he
paid.
did, even though he didn't write a script, what I could do is just tell you there's a website called suethecollector.com. It was started by a guy named Jared D. Johnson. I met him at the Zanies Nashville. Basically, out of a need for a national resource, Jared created Sue the Collector to give customers throughout the United States a resource to combat illegal debt collections. And if needed, give consumers a legal option by connecting consumers with highly skilled, successful, and prominent consumer protection lawyers. So basically, if you are in debt and you haven't paid your bills and the collectors are bugging the crap out of you, they might be breaking the law. And if they are, you can sue them. Old switcheroozy, see. Go to suethecollector.com. All right.
And send your ad in. Maybe we'll do a little something different. So if he sends you something, it won't be a generic one. It'll be a better one next time.
Oh, yeah. Jared, I'm talking to you, Jared.
Yeah, come on, Jared.
Give me a script, buddy. I mean, I was just winging that one. That was nothing. You deserve better. You've already paid for it. Okay, good to see you. How was your weekend?
Fine. Good. Went bowling.
You went bowling?
Went bowling. Didn't even break 100.
Well,
Bowled
you're
a
pretty
90.
good at bowling.
Bowled a 97. Yeah.
When we bowled last time, what was our scores?
Probably about that.
We're in the hundreds.
I don't think we broke 100 either.
Okay.
I think it's hard to break 100.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Did you try and spin
I
it
had
the
like
whole
3
time?
strikes and still bowled under 100.
Really?
But
That's
then
a turkey.
Yeah. I was trying to be cute and spin the ball. And
Yeah.
gutted a couple. I think that's what killed me. But yeah.
Well, I had a good time up in Kansas City. No bowling, just stand-up comedy. And thank you all for the people who are tuning in. We got a lot of new people because what I did in Kansas City, instead of selling merchandise, I didn't have anything. Like I found some new ginger beard masks that were sent to me from the guys who do my merch, and I was going to keep some in their warehouse. I said, just send me everything you got. I want to get rid of it, and because I'm hoping the masks will slowly go away and we don't have to do that anymore. So I'm just trying to get them out the door at this point. So instead of selling them, what I did was come up to me after the show at the merch table, meet and greet area. If you can prove to me that you are subscribed to my podcast, I will give you a mask. And so we have a lot of new people from Kansas City right now. Thank you for tuning in. This is what I was talking about, right? Pretty cool. All right, so also I did a morning show there in Kansas City called the Johnny Dare Show. Johnny Dare, he's basically the Howard Stern of Kansas City. He's been doing this morning radio show for a long time, and in a world where people aren't listening to the radio as much, where it's mostly like podcasts or internet stuff, this dude's still kicking ass. And I went to his show, and I give all of them a ginger beard mask, and we had a good time. He helped me sell some tickets, just being on that guy's show. I'm going to have him zoom into this show one of these days. I think you guys would love this guy. But because he's like the Howard Stern, his sponsors are a little bit more R and X rated than our sponsors, and which means he's got free stuff laying around. And he gave me some free stuff. Now, there's a box of one thing he gave me. Would you guys like to take any guesses as to what's in the box? It could be a million things.
It could be.
Mark have a ball. Speaking of balls, let's pull this thing out. Let's talk about it. What does that say? Can you read it to me?
It is a test jacuzzi.
It's a jacuzzi for your testicles. Yeah, you put water in it, heat it up, and you plop your boys right in there and give them a bath. Let's pull it out and look at it. Yeah, pull that thing out.
It's like a little jacuzzi for your testicles.
That's exactly what it is. That's all it is. And they must have been a sponsor on the show, and they gave it to me. So, when you get that thing open, just hand it to me. Try not to knock any of the cameras over on your way over here. Be careful. It's a landmine field over here. All right, let me see this bad boy. Whew, I just got shocked.
So who's going to try this?
Well,
Who's?
all right, so look. Testacuzzi. I don't know what this... Okay, so that's like a rubber padding. Okay, got on and off.
Where's the batteries?
So look, it's got a little layout for your balls
It's like
right there.
2 eggs.
Yeah.
Looks like you put eggs in there.
Wait, I don't know where the batteries go. Maybe, oh, here we go. We got instructions.
Let me see this thing.
Decide the water temperature. Pour water into your testacuzzi and turn it on. For an enhanced experience, try adding other testacuzzi products. Oh, so you just put you heat it up yourself and stick it in there. That's all it is.
Oh.
That's just
No
a piece
liquid
of
goes in
plastic
there?
that holds hot water and you put your balls in it.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of
But then you turn it on. I guess it bubbles up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
I've never in my life.
Yeah. So I got that on the Johnny Dare show.
Thanks,
I
Johnny
got
Dare.
some other item too, which we'll get to in a minute. But I had a good time in Kansas City. I worked with, let's go through so that's the comedian I worked with. His name is Aaron Scarborough. Very funny dude. He looks a lot like me. We all have the ginger hair and the ginger beard. I told him he looks like a younger ginger Bill Pullman. And you can't really tell in this picture, but if you watch him talk and do his act, you'll say, oh, that's Bill Pullman. So, yeah, let's just go through these. All right. Another thing that happened. I was wearing that shirt on stage, country-ish. And I had ginger beard masks. I had, did I have a hat? I had something else that had country-ish on it. Anyway, this guy saw my shirt. He goes, I want to buy the shirt. I go, I don't have any shirts with me. Although I do have shirts, and if you want to buy one, you can go to the Facebook fan page. How are we doing this, Elliot? Because you're in charge of the shirts now.
Yes, it will be on the Facebook fans page,
Yeah.
but as of right now, it's only on your website.
Yeah, go to the Facebook fan page, and then I'll have Elliot send you a shirt. But anyway, I didn't have any with me. And he goes, well, I want the one you got on. I was like, well, if I give you my shirt, I won't have one. And so we switched shirts. And so I got his shirt now. This is his shirt.
You got an athletic Wiccan looking shirt there. It's got stains on it too, on the elbows.
We switched it right there. There it is. We traded right there. And I do that from time to time. It's not the first time I've taken my shirt off and switched it. I've done it with females before, too. It's more fun when a girl does it. But, yeah, so there you go. That guy, hopefully he'll call in during the residual check game, and we'll talk to him, get his perspective on all of that. Yeah, there we go. Let's just go through the pictures, Alan. There's that one. Is that all of them? Oh, yeah. John Sheezer, good buddy, came out, and that's his wife, Jody. I said, oh, my fiance's name is Jody. Oh, then there we are. They have an arcade right next to the comedy club, and that was fun.
Drop the quarters, huh?
Yeah, or leave. But I left. I didn't stick around. But it was a good time. Good time. So if you're in Kansas City, thank you. Stick around. I got money to give away. Crazy small town news story. We're going to have a good time. We did our Patreon After Dark last week.
Yeah, last Tuesday.
Which was a lot of fun. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we're starting to do a special After Dark series just for Patreon supporters at the $5 level and up. Once a month, we're going to talk right to you. We'll zoom you into the show. We'll get a little R-rated. We can say whatever we want, and we'll talk to you. Yeah, maybe we'll take our shirts off.
Anything goes.
Well, anything goes.
They're paying us. We have to.
That's right. Country-ish After Dark. Go to countryish.com. Click the support page for that. And I think the next time we're going to do it March the 8th. So put that in your calendar. March the 8th, the next Country-ish After Dark, 9:30 p.m. most likely. Also got some new hot sauce, dude.
Your own hot sauce.
Yeah.
So,
you can buy this at countryish.com. Click on merch. It'll take you right there. So a guy who makes this, he didn't do this just on a whim. He has his own sauce company already called Angel Share. And it's a very successful company. I ran into him in Charlotte one time, and I jokingly said, I need my own hot sauce. I said, think about it. The word hickory's in there. I always do my head shaking, Jon Reep's hickory hot sauce. You can see his face go, I'm going to do that. I go, right. And he showed up.
I'll be darned.
He done did it. I said, well, I told you if you did it, I would talk about it. And it's good.
And what's it going for on your website?
$20.
$20.
$10 and then $10 shipping.
Oh, okay.
And it's really good. Now, here's the thing. I don't do hot. Like, spicy stuff kills me. This is medium to hot, somewhere in between, but it's flavor. It tastes great. You can put this on oysters, chicken.
Anything.
Put
the
eggs.
On anything.
Yeah. So this is now available at countryish.com as well. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the first segment, shall we? Did you have something there, Elliot? You're looking at me with wanting eyes.
No, sir.
Okay. I can't tell.
Twinkle in his eye.
The problem with the mask is all I see is this. And if you're just looking at me, I don't know if you're doing like this, like if you're saying something. I'm just seeing this. So you're good.
No, I'm just paying
Anybody
close attention
any
to you.
interesting comments so far? I don't want to ignore people.
Shane Flint said that he has been ice fishing, and he froze his boots to the lake when he was ice fishing in Alaska, and it was like his first day out.
Oh, wow.
That's cold.
Yeah, I remember going up to Michigan one time early on in my career, just driving to Michigan. And, there's all these lakes up there. And I'm driving, and it was a snowy day. There was snow everywhere. I remember looking out to my right and seeing this huge field with all these little tents. I was like, what's going on over there? And I didn't know that was the lake. And people, they drive on that thing, park their cars on the lake.
Yeah, they build shacks on them.
Build shacks and take an ice auger and make a hole and fish. But we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's get on to the first segment. What I do here, I go to Twitter, you see. I click on your hashtag, and I look to see what it is that people are talking about. What's going on in the zeitgeist of the world. And we weigh in on it. We talk about what you're talking about. It's how you know we're in the know. It's what we call, ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. Yes, you have your hand raised. Oh, thank you very much. That was a good hand raise. Clap for Elliot. Are you stoned right now?
Slow.
You gotta keep that thing in your hand at all
Keep your
times.
finger on the laugh button, man.
All right. This Best Trends is brought to you by Hendrick Honda Hickory. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Go to Hendrick Honda of Hickory. Get yourself a new vehicle. They'll put you in something today.
I
Good
saw
people
today
down there.
they just got a shipment of new cars in.
There you
They will be
go.
gone. Get up there.
They go quick.
They do.
Because they're good people, and they're honest, and they'll hook you up. I love my car, 2021 Honda Passport. I'm going to drive it to Richmond, Virginia.
Brag.
Well, you know, they paid for it, so I got to brag. But thank you. All right, here we go. Hashtag Super Bowl. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Let's talk about it. We were supposed to hang out for the Super Bowl, but
Didn't work out.
plans were all over the map.
You were all over the map.
I was in the air.
I know.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing.
We had a plan, and then you canceled the plan. and
Sean
then-
Setzer, that's his fault.
Well, anyway, I watched the game. Very good game.
Yeah.
I was fine either way.
Yeah. We didn't have a lot riding on this game. You know, we didn't have a dog in the fight. I was rooting against California, rooting against Los Angeles because I lived out there 18 years. Not one NFL team in Los Angeles. I leave 2 NFL teams in Los
Shows
Angeles.
up. Yeah.
That's exactly what LA does to people.
Yeah.
So I cannot root for them now because where were they when I was there? You know what I mean? But I was rooting for the Bengals. I liked the young quarterback, Joe Burrow. Thought he was going to do it. It was a good game. It went down basically to the last minute, like the whole postseason. Fantastic. Yeah, but there was a minute there where it was 3-13. And I started thinking, wow, LA's going to run away with this. And then halftime happens, and then they come back, and it was a good game. So, good game.
But most people were there for the halftime show.
That's right. Let's talk about the halftime festivities. But first, let's talk about the pre-show festivities. The Alan Jackson, which one? Oh, this is Mickey Guyton. I don't know how much we can play, but you can play it in the So Mickey Guyton, I am here. I'm kind of upset that no one is talking about Mickey Guyton. She absolutely nailed the national anthem. I mean, it was spot on. I'm saying she's just a touch below Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston had the best one of all time. I think most people agree with that.
Yeah, of course.
But she was right there. It was a little over 2 minutes, and there's always a bet you can make to see if it's going to be over or under 2 minutes. I thought she'd do under, but she went over. She's a country singer. She's done great for herself. I worked with her and Brad Paisley at the Hollywood Bowl one time. Sweet girl. And I'm upset that the halftime show, which was also great, has overshadowed what she did. It was great. So hats off, Mickey Guyton. What do you think? I want to know what you think in the comments section. Did you even watch that part? That was good. Now, Alan, let's go to the next one. And I didn't know this girl, but she sang America the Beautiful. And there was a harp behind her. Did you see this part, Stamos?
No, I did not. I was getting food.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Does anyone know who this girl is? Janine Aiko? Do y'all know?
I have no idea. I didn't even have a clue who Mickey Guyton was.
Okay. So, Alan, back it up about 2 seconds. Yeah, right about there. Okay, and pause it. The whole reason I'm bringing this up, she looks great. She did a great job. But she's singing America the Beautiful. But she's singing it like it's a sexy song. Like she does a thing, a little snore with her mouth, like, ugh,
Yeah.
America. Oh, yeah. You know, it's kind of like, take it easy.
Yeah.
Now, everything you have, this is not that kind of song. But watch her mouth if you see what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Alan. She does a little snarl. Yeah, right there. So you see it like, ugh. She put some stank on it. But she did a good job, and there was a little harp behind her. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, you don't see many harps.
You don't
these
see many
days.
harps in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even hear the harp, to be honest with you.
No.
I never heard it. I'm sure it was in there. But, yeah, no one's talking about that. They're only talking about the halftime show. Let's talk about the halftime show. Who wants to go first? Anybody have any opinions that they'd like to share with me?
I thought it was good. I just didn't. I've never heard of that Kendrick Lamar feller.
Yeah.
Feller.
Yeah. Me either.
Neither.
Buddy. Honestly,
Yeah,
that to me that was not the best part of it.
And my cousins are going to give me crap for that
Really?
because
Why?
that's what they listen to.
Oh,
Well, I thought it was one of the best ones ever. To me, Prince still number one. This might be a close second or third.
What about Bruce Springsteen?
That one was good. I was there for that one with my brother, so I'm a little biased there because I was a part of that one. That
Michael
was fun.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson's was
That was like
good.
88 probably when he came up out of the.
Yeah,
He was in the sky and he stood there forever.
I forgot
That's a
about
good
that.
one.
Wait, he was standing. That's right. He started on top of the stadium,
Yeah.
and then the next thing he just pops out.
Yeah.
Right? They did like a David Blaine move where he just
Yeah.
was over here 1 minute, and the next second he's
They
up here.
lifted him up above the stadium there,
Yeah.
and he stood there for a minute
Yeah.
at least and didn't say nothing.
Well, I thought this one was great. Right? You had let's see who all was in this one.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre,
Snoop Dogg.
yeah,
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige,
50
50.
Cent.
Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent. Alan, you could just play it in the background with the music down while we talk about it. I think that's the best thing to do because, I mean, the whole thing is 15 minutes long, but I think Snoop Dogg was awesome. Look at that outfit, dude. Stamos, I want you to have an outfit like that.
You get me an outfit like that, I will wear it.
I think you would look good in a jog. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't.
And I
see you
move like
moving
that, too. Yeah.
That's how you dance.
Yeah.
I'll do Dre. I'll get that outfit. You know, I've
Okay.
gained some weight, so I'm kind of like him a little bit.
then-
I'll shave my head.
Have a ball. It's probably 50 cent size. Can you hang upside down
Yeah.
for a long period of time?
Yeah, so there are a
Ain't
couple
much me
things.
hanging.
Yeah. Like
So,
a bat.
So he came out of nowhere, right? He was
Yeah.
like an unannounced.
I don't think he was even
Drop
He
in.
wasn't announced even to be on there, and he showed up upside down.
What I don't.
And big.
That part was hilarious to me. Look.
Why would you do that?
What? Yeah. I mean, I didn't know who it was at first. Because he's upside down one and he's gained weight, all the blood's rushing to his head. He can't breathe. I don't know how he sings like that. And then 50 Cent looked like a $1.50,
Yeah, he's
maybe $2.50. He's a big boy
50
now.
cent cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
That's what it is. But yeah, I thought it was good. Now here's the thing. So yes, Dr. Dre leading it off. That was awesome. I thought they were going to start with California, but that came later. Dr. Dre started off. We got Snoop Dogg, who was killing it. Then we went to Mary J. Blige, which started off pretty good, and then it took a little turn for the slow. Like she started singing "No More Drama," which is a slower, lower tempo song, which wasn't great. And then they went to Kendrick Lamar, and they lost me after that. And then they got it back when Eminem came on. And we were at Novel, me and Sebastian and Jody. Everybody in Novel was doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of the best
Bring it
ones I've ever
back,
seen.
y'all.
And then I went home and I talked to my mom. She goes, "What'd you think of the halftime show?" I go, "I loved it." She goes, "I hated it.
Yeah. So the
Everybody's
older,
grabbing their crotch."
yeah, the older crowd hated it, and the younger crowd hated it. I was hanging out with Keith's son. He's
Yeah.
19, I think.
Yeah.
He hated it because they don't get it.
Yeah.
I think that's why they threw the Kendrick Lamar guy in there to
Well,
get
yeah.
some of the younger crowd.
Well, another thing I liked about it was, they were on the Pacific Coast, and that stadium is it's like a sunroof, right? So there's natural sunlight coming in. So look at you can see the crowd. You can see everything clearly. So just visually, it looked amazing. And the songs we all know and loved. I mean, not all. Gen X and millennials know and love. Gen Z didn't like it, and boomers don't like it.
Yeah.
So that was just for us.
Well, hold on. When did Lose Yourself come out?
I don't know exactly.
That came out.
Now,
like
look, here's
early.
something that people are talking about. Eminem takes a knee right when Dre sits down and plays the piano. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Supposedly they told me he couldn't kneel, so he kneeled, but then I heard that wasn't true. I think he was just tired. I mean, these guys are old.
No. Well, there's two thoughts, right? Some people think he was doing a knee because of Kaepernick and Black Lives Matter, and he was showing, his solidarity with all that. And some people say that's not what he was doing at all. He was taking a knee and bowing his head because Dr. Dre was playing a Tupac song.
Oh,
And he was like, Tupac is no longer with us, so he's sort of like, honoring Tupac in this moment. It could go either way, and I'm fine with both.
I kept waiting for Tupac to pop up and
Well, like a hologram?
yeah, to come back like he's never been dead. And like Biggie, maybe Biggie come back too.
That would be Biggie is East Coast.
That's true.
Tupac, that would have made sense if they did a hologram of Tupac. That would have been cool.
They should have.
But I like this. Overall, I give it like an 8 out of 10. You know, and I like Mary J. Blige. I just don't think it was that great of a performance.
Yeah.
And she started hitting herself in the head.
And they let the convicts.
Now that was an interesting choice.
Out
We got guys dancing in prison uniforms. That was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, Snoop Dogg to me was the best part of the whole thing. When he started rapping and he's singing the stuff I couldn't stop smiling. And everybody was doing this. And it was I thought it was really good.
Good stuff.
What do y'all think at home? Leave it in the comments section. What did you think of this? Let me know if you liked it or if you didn't like it. And then please put your age next to it.
Good idea.
I want to see if anyone under, 20 liked it, or if anyone over 55 liked it.
A little experimenting.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. Thank you, Theana Jackson. So here's another thing that I saw. Gen Xers and millennials got into a weirdest fight over Super Bowl halftime show. So Gen Xers, that's people my age, were saying like, that was for us. And then millennials started saying, no. I mean, you might be their age, but those songs came out when we were like in middle school and stuff. So that's for us. And I say, why can't it be for all of us, man? Just come together. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's good, Alan. I think that was good. All right. Today is February the 15th, and that means there's always a day. It's National Gumdrop Day. What do you think of gumdrops?
Is that the little thing you get out of the machine when you put a quarter in, you turn the handle and get a gumball?
You would think.
Gumdrop, gumball. Different?
Different.
Okay.
No, Elliot's laughing at you. Why is that funny?
Well, I'm not a candy eater. I don't.
What's so funny?
I just find it amusing that he confuses
Gumdrops.
Well, no. Well, I was going to bring this up. The word gum is in there.
That's true.
So, but gumdrops have no gum. It's not. It's a candy. You eat it. It's a chewy candy. It's got sugar all over it.
Okay. Yeah.
And you just chew it up and swallow it.
I know.
But that's not what you do with gum. Why do they call it a gumdrop?
Yeah.
Anybody know?
It's not the same thing.
What are your thoughts, Isaiah? You like
I don't
gumdrops?
like gummies of any kind.
All right.
Yes, he's had a bad experience with gummies. That's a story for another day.
I hate gummies.
Well, you probably do now. After one gummy ruined your tummy.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. All right.
Two gummies ruined my
Two
tummy.
gummies. You gotta, be careful with that.
Do one next time.
Be careful.
I ain't gonna do any next time.
Today is also National Wisconsin Day, so if you're from Wisconsin, this is your day. The Badger State is February 15th. We recognize the Badger State. You got good cheese up there, and we love ourselves some Wisconsin. I'll be in Appleton April 1st at the Kimberly Clark Theater at the Fox Cities Performing Arts Center.
Nice plug. Way to throw that
See
in
what
there.
I did that? And also, it is National Singles Awareness Day. So, yesterday was Valentine's Day. That's for couples. 15th is for singles.
Makes sense.
So if you don't have a certain someone, this is your day. It reminds us that there's nothing wrong with being single. In fact, the day after Valentine's Day points out all the ways that singledom benefits our communities and more. There are several benefits to being unattached. Singles can come and go as they please with no regard to a partner's schedule, wants, or needs. Career opportunity, a single doesn't need to consult a spouse before accepting an offer. It's also easier for a single to keep up healthy habits. I don't know about that one. There isn't anyone to sabotage their efforts to work out and eat healthy. Singles tend to be more self-reliant and involved in their communities. So there we go. Who all is single in here? I'm engaged. Well, look at all these single dudes.
Well, another good thing is they saved $150 on flowers.
Oh, that's true.
Single.
You save money.
You save money. It's not in there, but
That's true.
You save a lot.
Well, I got one more gift that was given to me by Johnny Dare, and all the single guys in the room can fight over it. Let me have this thing. Do you know what this is, Stamos?
Not yet.
Why don't you read it?
It's a Beer Babe private party vagina. What kind of talk show did you go on?
I told you he's like the Howard Stern of Kansas City. This is America's most satisfying sexual partner. The last date you'll want or need. Your beer babe's ready when you are. So it's kind of like a fleshlight. Have you ever heard of a fleshlight?
I have.
And let's just open it
It's
up.
not
and
been
look at
opened
it.
yet.
I was going to give this possibly to Isaiah, but then I realized there's other single
Mark?
dudes here. So here it is. Beer babe. Do this. Right?
Yeah.
So if you have this at your house and it's just laying around, people are going to think, oh, that's just like maybe it's a dog toy. It's just, it looks like a beer. That's
Fake
funny.
beer.
But then you get this.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a thing there.
Pretty pink
There's
in there. I hold it up. There you go.
lips
That was,
or
that
something.
was doggy style. That's regular style. There we go. So which one of you boys want the beer babe? And I'm going to give it to you, and I never, ever want to hear about it again.
Isaiah.
No, I don't want it. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Your loss.
Put your finger there, Mark. See what it feels like to me.
Do you mind?
No, I want you to
You
go.
don't care?
You're the first one to go in there.
Okay, I'm gonna put it and you push.
I'm not doing that.
Hey,
How's it feel?
actually, and there's something inside of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to do it. Just do it. Isn't that nice?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's like beaded or something. There's
There's beads in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
You broke
no,
it.
I broke it.
Pull the guts out.
Oh boy, now it's got that pink sock thing. That's bad. All right, here, hand that to Isaiah.
I don't want
Obviously, this was
you
just
can,
for looks.
You can hand it to whoever you want. Okay. So happy National Singles Awareness Day, you guys. All right.
So you just created the first on-air hernia.
That's right. That was the first on-air beer hernia. It's a burnia. All right. Oh, there he is. So let's move on to the next segment. Isaiah, I gave him some homework. We ain't seen him in 2 weeks. I thought it'd be funny if I made this young millennial, this hayseed Gen Z, watch something that he normally would not watch and then give a review. So I have him do a redneck review, and I'm making him watch And Just Like That, which is the follow-up series to Sex and the City, which, by the way, I got to say, dumbest title ever, And Just Like That. Why would you do that? I mean, you already had a known franchise, Sex in the City, and now it's like,
Well,
you lost people.
because Carrie ends every episode with saying "and just like that."
Yeah, but that's
like
dumb.
she's starting a new chapter.
Right, I get why. I know what that means. I get that part. I'm just saying in general, it's not good. But are you ready for another review?
Yeah, I'm ready
All right,
for
Deanna
another
Jackson,
review.
let's get this opening here for Mr. Isaiah. I watched another one. Okay, buddy. Appreciate that. What you got for us today?
So I watched episode 7,
Okay.
and I wrote down, and just like that, I would rather sit through a Justin Bieber concert and listen to him sing "Baby" on repeat than watch this dilapidated crack house of a show.
I hear you. Wow. That's pretty bold.
And I hate Justin Bieber so much that I decided to put him on the hate list, even though he isn't a character in the daggum show.
Wow. So your hate for this show reminded you of how much you hated someone else.
Yeah,
then
so
here we
I
are
wrote
on the
him
hate
down
list.
3 times on the hate list.
Well, how did
even
Carrie
though-
get back on there? You wrote her again?
No,
Carrie's.
that's her publisher. I'll get
Carrie's
into that later.
Oh, we skipped ahead. You wrote Justin Bieber down 3 times.
I hate that fella.
The fact that there's even a list,
I know.
and then like he writes it down 3 times, he could just put a number 3 behind it or a notch. Okay, so don't you send me down the vortex. Go ahead. Let's hear this.
Anywho, the first few minutes of the show were like 2 scoops of dog crap in an ice cream cone. Carrie is working on a new book. Charlotte played tennis with some senior citizens. And Miranda yells at Steve for being deaf.
Wait, what did they play?
Tennis? What did I say?
It sounded like tennis,
You did.
but that's okay.
Tanus.
Yeah,
With an A.
I like the way you talk. Go ahead.
Then about 11 to 12 minutes into the show, we see Miranda and Carrie walking down the street. And Miranda is worried because she hasn't heard anything from Shay in 3 months. Then she says, I can't believe I had the most transcending sex in my life and it'll never happen again. So what, you drizzling turd in the punch bowl? There's more important things in life than sex. Like, hey, nap time and getting to eat a big old elk tenderloin after it's been roasting on the grill for several hours.
Oh, my God.
Elk tenderloin.
I can't believe I'm hearing you say this. How old are you?
20.
Man, when I was 20,
Oh, yeah.
there wasn't nothing more important than
Never.
that. But I like it. I like this about you.
Hey,
Yeah, I've learned over the years that there's way more important than that.
Like nap time.
I don't know if naps are great. Would you say an elk steak?
Yeah, elk tenderloin roasting on the
Tenderloin.
grill for several hours.
That would be good.
Also, pick up a Bible because that's more important than nap time and elk tenderloin combined.
Clap. Where are you at? Come on, this is your thing.
I had glasses off for a minute.
Go ahead.
Then we see Carrie on a dating app because her publisher is forcing her to get back out there and start dating again, even though she doesn't really want to. So I don't like Carrie's publisher. I'm not sure what her name is. All I know is that her BUTT just made the HATE list.
What?
Butt made that
yeah. Spelled it.
Yeah, that's how you spell butt. It's two T's.
So that's what I had written down on the hate list was Carrie's publisher.
No, and you hate him because he's trying to make her.
Yeah, she's forcing Carrie to do something that she don't want to do.
Oh, I thought was the publisher in that picture we just saw. No, was that someone else? It's okay. I thought I just saw a picture of her eating with a dude, and then you said the publisher is a she.
Wait, what was the picture? Oh, I'll get into that later.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So anyway, Carrie swipes right on this guy named Peter.
Okay.
And they go out and hit it off, except for the fact that they get drunk and end up tossing the cookies on each other.
Oh boy.
So
I threw up.
Oh. You didn't know
I have
what
to
toss
explain
the
things
cookies
to Mark
meant?
sometimes.
Get with the program, Mark.
Hit the laugh button. Give me that damn.
I'm
Got
responding to comments. I'm sorry. I'm doing
Toss
my
some
job.
cookies, throw up. Got it.
Then at the tail end of the show, Carrie and Peter agree to go on another date, and Shay and Miranda end up doing the nasty for the second time.
Oh, okay.
Then the show ends with Carrie
Wait,
saying...
did they show that?
No, they showed the after.
Okay.
When they got done.
Right.
Okay.
Then the show ends with Carrie saying, and just like that, I found a glimmer of hope. My glimmer of hope is that I'll be finished with this show very, very soon.
Well, you're on episode 7.
Yes.
And how many episodes are there?
10.
Oh.
You got 3 more. I'm going to throw you a bone, okay? I do believe because you took 2 weeks off that you could binge watch all of this in one day and get it over with.
Let's do it.
I'm going to
please.
allow you to do that and then
throw
give
it
one
into
final review on all 3 episodes, okay?
So, and does that mean since you forced me to watch this, does that mean I get to watch something like Wrestling or Duck Dynasty for the next Redneck
You are
Reviews?
allowed to watch it, but that would not be as funny to me. It's more fun for me to hear you review something that's not in your wheelhouse. That's called juxtaposition. It's essential to comedy. So I'll stick with that. But we have a rating system, right?
Yeah, the
How many
figure
figure
four.
fours do you get this? Out of 4 figure fours, how many are we giving this episode?
I gave it a 3 just because I liked it the same as the last episode. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't any
Does
difference.
Bobby Lee pop up in here anymore?
Yeah, he was at the beginning of the show.
No, I mean, does he pop up in every episode?
No, not every episode.
Was he in this
just-
episode?
Yeah, he was in this one.
Okay, I might have to just go back and watch Bobby sometimes. What about, was there any nudity in this episode?
Yes.
Oh, who got naked in this one?
Miranda,
Which one's that?
the one in the middle.
Oh, she got
I
naked?
don't
Yeah.
want to see her
Oh,
naked.
no.
It was a fright.
Buzzkill.
Maybe the one on the left.
What did you see? What was the nude part?
It just showed her boob.
How was it?
It looked like a bee sting more than a boob. Let's just.
Lidlands, huh?
So that means it's still up and not pointing down. That's a good thing for her age. All right. Well, thank you.
Good job, Isaiah.
Intern Isaiah. All right. We got a lot more show to do. We got a crazy small town news story about ice fishing and mares. He said something stupid. We got money to give away. I got residual checks. We got a lot of show to do. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Hey there, are you a business owner? Do you have a product that you're trying to sell? Well, maybe I could help you. I've got over 350,000 followers across all my social media, and every episode of Country-ish we do gets thousands of views. So if you have a product that you want me to try on the show or to talk about, go to countryish.com, click on sponsorship, and maybe your stuff could be right here on my stuff. Okay. Well, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and, I do another podcast with comedian John Heffron called The Heffron and Reep Show. And since it was Valentine's Day, and since he just got married, and I am engaged to be married, I thought it'd be fun to do like a couples episode. So check out this little clip of us playing the dating game on a very special Heffron and Reep.
This is the question. Who is your celebrity crush? The girls, you're writing it down for yourself. Yes. Michelle and Jody, you're writing down who is your celebrity crush, and then we're going to see if the guys can choose it correctly.
Okay.
I think he knows.
I mean, John.
Who is your celebrity crush? Asking to the ladies.
Aren't we celebrities?
Besides these guys, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Everybody has their answer down? Okay. John Heffron, what do you think Michelle's celebrity crush is?
I'm only going to say this because we saw a video last night where this person was in it. And then, so that's literally the only person I have in my head is, what's his name? Mad Men guy.
John Hamm.
John Hamm.
John Hamm, is that your answer?
I have no, but she's never talked about it, but it was a video last night, like that we watched. So let me just try to think one. No, I don't ever hear. It's always like, John, you're so high. I'm like, I know, we don't have to talk about me all the time. So I don't know. That's gonna be my answer.
John Hamm.
Yeah.
Michelle?
What does it say? I can't.
So John Reep.
Stop moving it.
Gerard Butler.
Butler.
It's probably all of our celebrity crushes, even the guys. I mean, come on.
I fed him a cupcake one time.
We talked about this. You did know it. You would have had to go deep.
John, you were there.
Because
I was there.
The story.
Yeah.
I know the story.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Reep
a-
offered Butler a cupcake. We're on the street as just two guys talking, and we had a cupcake, and we said, "Hey, do you want?" And he walked by with the Asian guy that he was in the movie with, and he ate it. We're like, that's very trusting. The two dudes offer another.
That made me
dude a
like
cupcake.
him even more. I was like, "Wow, he just ate a cupcake from me," and I was dressed in overalls.
Right. So there you go.
Well,
John Reep.
John Heffron, you think of something too. I think I know this because we were talking about this not long ago, and I can't believe it.
Oh,
I'm
really?
actually happy. I'm happy that it's this guy because I don't feel threatened whatsoever.
Okay.
And we share the same birthday, except not the same year. He's a lot older than me, and he's the lead singer of a little band called Aerosmith. His name is Steve Tyler.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one, John. Yeah, you got nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, I just knew that one.
Because you always hear about those couples that are like, "Hey, who's your free pass? If your hall pass," and then the guy always throws out like some unobtainable, And then one's like, I don't know, the guy who does the weather on Channel 4. You're like, you can find that guy. Like, that's not fair. You'll see that guy at the mall. You
Yeah,
gotta,
that could totally
you
happen.
can't- Yeah, yeah.
Oh, ain't that adorable? I love her. I love you, Jody. And I also love it if you guys would write new reviews or become a Patreon supporter on countryish.com. And I also love you so much, I'm going to give somebody money. That's right. So why don't we do this? The Alan Jackson, if you put the number up at the bottom of the screen, you guys start calling that phone number if you want to play the game. What this game is all about. How many checks we got over there, Marcus?
A bunch.
Looks like there's like 7
1, 2, 3,
checks.
4, 5, 6, yeah, 7, 8.
So Mark is going to pick one of these checks, one of these envelopes. He's going to give it to me. I'm going to open it. So your boy has done some acting in his day. Movies, sitcoms, commercials, voiceovers, adult stuff, whatever. I've done a lot of stuff, and they have to pay me when they air them. And so I get these checks in the mail from the Screen Actors Guild. They're called SAG residual checks. I don't know how much is in there. Mark's going to pick from one of these envelopes. I'm going to open it right now on the show. I'm going to read to you how it's airing, what it's for, and you call in with a guess. Closest person to the actual amount, I will sign the check over to you and mail it to you. Well, I won't do it. I'll have Elliot the intern do it. And, it'll be fun. But we're going to do some in-house guessing first. That way you'll know how to guess. So these guys will guess in-house. They're not going to win. You're going to win, one of you. But watch my poker face when they make the guesses. It'll help you in your guess. So pay attention to this part. It is a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? All right.
All right, man. Let
Nailed
me
it.
grab you one from the middle.
All righty.
Fiddle.
Got a check right here. I'm going to open it down here where Marcus can't see it because he's going to guess too. And then we'll see what this check's all about. Here we go. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. This is one check for an episode of Jane the Virgin. I only did one episode. And chapter 68, I played a exterminator. Did you ever see that one? Never saw it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh,
No.
wow. I'm surprised coming from
I
you. You watch
apologize.
everything I do.
Yes, I do.
Well, you
Except
got to get
that
on
one.
this one.
I guess I do.
Yeah, Jane the Virgin on the CW network. I played an exterminator. It was a quick little thing I did. And this is one check for that, but it's for internet rental and SVOD, something video on demand. I don't know what the S stands for. Oh, crap. This just in. We've got the amount before taxes and after taxes. So I'm going to do the actual check. Okay. We'll go with Mark first, since he's across the table. How much is a Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$9.33.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's funny because there's two amounts, right? There's the amount before taxes and after taxes.
Well, we got to go with the amount.
Your guess that you just gave me would have been exceptionally well before taxes.
Okay.
So
That's a good
just
hint.
know that the
Yeah.
next when you call in, it is less than what he said. Now let's go to one of my interns. Who wants to go first?
Okay, $8.77.
$8.77 is closer, still too high. Wow. Isaiah.
I'm gonna go $5.73.
Ooh. That's a great guess. Best guess so far. So when you call in, stick around that. All right. Mark, have a ball. You want to go?
I'm going with $5.55.
Very good. What was yours?
573.
Oh, okay. All right. Enough. Let's open. Best guess was intern Isaiah. Let's open the phone lines. The Alan Jackson. Let's get someone in this room and let's find out if they can do better than that. Hi, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
This is Tanner.
Tanner. Where you calling from?
Yes, Lincoln. I'm actually the one who left a comment on your podcast.
Oh, did you see me read it?
Yeah, I saw you read it.
Okay, cool. See, I'm a man of my word, ain't I?
Yeah, you sure are.
So tell me about what is it you're doing? Are you in music? Or are you starting a band? I read it, but I already forgot everything.
No, you're good. I've been doing music for about 7 years now. I started out doing hip-hop and pop music, but I kind of moved over to country here recently, and I've got a couple people I'm working on some stuff with. Started a podcast, and it's called Tanner Talks.
Tanner Talk. Well, Tanner's talking right now. Hey, dude, that makes you country-ish. You went from rap and hip-hop to country. That's kind of me, too, dude. Yep. You know, I had my little NWA phase. You know what I'm saying? I was hard, dude. I had Raiders jackets, Raiders hats. I was a badass.
Oh, yeah.
So how old are you, Tanner?
24.
24.
Actually, we're leaving the hospital right now. My son's in the NICU, so I've been sitting here waiting the whole time we were sitting here.
He's in the what?
NICU. He's
He's in the NICU and
probably
Presbyterian, Novant.
Neonatal intensive care unit.
Premature.
Oh, so is everything okay?
Oh yeah, he was born on October 24th, and he's been in there. He's just had a couple problems, but he's doing well.
Good deal.
Okay, well, I hope everything turns out okay, man. Thanks for calling in. What do you do for money?
I actually drive for FedEx.
Okay, wow. Well, I use FedEx all the time. Worst, probably one. No. Better than UPS, I think. Because UPS has that dumb slogan, "What can Brown do for you?" I always thought that was the worst. At least FedEx is pretty cool with their logo. That the Fed and the X makes an arrow pointing to the direction that you're trying to get, which is a share button. So FedEx also wants you to share things.
Hey, hit the share button. Everybody listening, hit the share button.
Thank you, Tanner. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you calling in. You ever watch Jane the Virgin?
I can tell you no.
That's fine. I don't watch it either. I didn't even watch the whole episode. I didn't even watch the whole episode I was on. I fast forwarded to my part.
That's probably what I would do if I watched it.
But it's a good show. It's popular. People love it. Now you tell me, how much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm gonna say $582.
Whoa. Good one.
Stop the clock.
I mean, is there any use going any farther?
Alan, put him on hold.
Okay, he's on hold.
I don't know what to do. Let's just move forward.
Okay.
All right. We got two more. We're taking 3 calls at random. Let's go ahead and get to the next phone call and see what they think. I don't know if they heard that or not. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Hi, Jon Reep here. Who's this?
Hey, John. It's Connor from Kansas City.
Oh, dude, you got my shirt?
I got your shirt.
This is the guy.
I was really hoping when you came on and you would have said that I was the first one to get your shirt off you, but...
Yeah, no. It's happened before. Very rarely have I done it because I don't like taking my... Well, I do. And I didn't charge you anything, did I? I didn't ask for any money, did I?
No money at all. Just the shirt off my back as well.
Yeah, but I got your shirt, and I got to say, I look good in your damn shirt, dude. That thing made me look like strong. Do you see that picture?
I saw it.
Yeah, looked pretty damn good in that shirt.
Muscle.
I thought it looks good, man. I wear those for cold weather here in Kansas.
Yeah. So how did you enjoy the show in Kansas City?
Man, it was nice to get out and get some laughs, and we were out for my he's kind of a mentor of mine. His anniversary. Took me out there, and it was just nice to get out, you know?
Yeah. Well, I hope you had a good time.
Dude, I had a great time. Thanks for having us.
No, thanks for coming out, dude. And that shirt, you probably want a smaller size than that, right?
Yeah, I'll take it smaller. I was going to, actually, my buddy's a big fan of yours. I was just going to get that shadow box and, give it to him.
Yeah, I think you should. Well, thank you for calling in, and thank you for coming to the show. You ever watch Jane the Virgin?
No, but I'm going to.
Well, just watch the episode I'm in. How old are you, buddy?
I'm 27.
27. What did you think of the halftime show?
Man, it was okay. Really, I was in it for Kansas City, and then they weren't in it. So
it makes it
I was
not
just in it to
fun
watch
when your
the game,
team probably had one game away from being in the Super Bowl. Do you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not.
I watch the Super Bowl, but I'm in the country. I listen to country music, and
Ain't
it's
nothing wrong
not
with
really
that,
my
buddy.
cup of tea. So
Well, I hear you. All right. Well, let's make a guess. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm gonna go $5.81.
$5.81. Very good guess. Lock him in, the Alan Jackson. And thanks for calling, brother. Let's get to the last call. But I said we're taking 3 phone calls. We're going to take 3. Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Willow.
Willow?
Yes.
Willow?
Yep, that's it.
Wow. I love that name.
You don't hear that one much.
You don't hear Willow a whole lot. Wasn't that a movie, too? Wasn't there a movie called Willow?
With Val Kilmer about the
Val
little
Kilmer.
midget.
Yeah,
and it's
we've
like
got
a
to save the
family.
baby, Mad Morgan.
Yep.
We've got to save the baby. Yeah. So, Willow, tell me about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 35.
35. Where are you calling from?
Willowbrook, California.
Wait a second. Your name is Willow, and you're calling from Willowbrook. Is this right?
Yeah.
Please tell me you have a sister by the name of Brooke.
No.
I said please.
Okay. If you make you feel better, sure.
So that's interesting, huh? Was that just a coincidence?
Yeah. Yeah, I just moved out this far not long ago. So
Okay.
I was living in Long Island and then moved.
Oh, you went from Long Island, New York to Willowbrook, California. What's wrong with the middle of the country? You don't like us?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, thanks.
I've got to do the coast. I can't be landlocked.
What do you do for a living?
Housekeeping.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your service. I don't know if you watched Jane the Virgin, but I was in this one episode, and I want to know what you think this residual check. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check, Willow?
$5.83.
There's 81, 82, and 83.
Somebody's paying
Hilarious.
attention.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
All right, put her on hold, the Alan Jackson, and let's discuss. I mean, my poker face not good when someone nails it, and nailed it pretty early.
Yeah, you did.
On the dot.
I mean, we have a winner.
Has this ever happened?
I don't think so.
I don't think in the history of the game
I think we got within a penny.
that anyone ever actually got it exactly right. We had someone who got a penny off.
Penny, I think, yeah.
Huh?
That was me.
That was you, okay.
Yes, sir.
Which doesn't count.
I know it doesn't.
But no one's ever got it exactly right. So I feel like we got to do something special for this person. So not just the check, but we got some other stuff we can send them, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, the Alan Jackson, let's get him back on the line. And I forgot who it was. Who's this again?
It's Tanner, man.
All right.
Tanner!
Local guy.
Dude! It is exactly.
You gotta be kidding me. I was not expecting to be right on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Look where my finger is. That's $5.82. That's
Lord
what
of mercy. Well, as soon as I saw them go 81 and 83, I was like, well, I'm out. I told my wife, I said, well, that's it.
No, you got it right the first time, and I had 2 more calls to get to. So congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. Me and Mark have one question for you.
What are you going to do with all that cash?
Man, I tell you, I'm probably not going to even cash it. I'm going to hang it up in my studio.
All right, all right.
All right. Well, when you get it, I want you to take a picture, tag me in it, and put it on your socials and talk about me on Tanner Talk.
Oh, I will, man, and I'll make sure to tell everybody to hit that share button for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
All right, Tanner, appreciate it. All right, the Alan Jackson, that's a first, man. That's a first ever. We got one more segment. One more. We saved maybe the best for last. There's a lot of negative things going on in the news, Marcus. You know that.
Plenty of it
A lot
nowadays.
of negative
Yes.
politics, pandemics, nasty stuff. So we like to do weird things that fall through the cracks. And since I'm running for mayor of Hickory, I think the next couple of episodes we're going to do an all-mayor edition of Small Town News.
It's got to be all mayors.
All mayors. You can't find a better mayor than me. Can't find one.
Even though you're not one yet, but
I'm not one yet, but
can't find a better one.
Can't find
what you
a
would
better
be.
mayor. That's
like
a
that.
Pearl Jam song.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, the Alan Jackson. Small Town News.
Justin Clyde.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Okay, Marcus. I got a good one. I really like this story. And I'll just ask you some questions and you be honest with me.
Fire away.
Have you ever been ice fishing?
No.
Would you be into that?
I would be, but our lakes and ponds don't really freeze enough around here to ice fish.
That's true.
I don't get away much. So
We don't have that opportunity.
No.
I've seen it in movies. It looks fun. Like I said, I saw it when I went to Michigan that one time. Pretty cool. Well, a mayor in Ohio quit after going viral for saying ice fishing leads to prostitution. How you figure?
Ice fishing leads to prostitution.
That's what he said.
Interesting. How does he get that?
What an ice hole.
Ice hole.
How do you figure? Thank you, Elliot. I said one person needs to be in charge of it the whole time.
Find it.
I don't know
Too
what
late
he's
now.
doing.
Too late now.
I'm going to sit on it. Go ahead, hit the laugh button.
I don't have it.
I know, but I'm looking at you to tell you. That's your intern. I can't tell your intern what to do.
Take it away from him.
That is your intern.
I'll do it. I got you.
All right. Well, listen. This guy stuck his foot in his largemouth bass hole because this guy's name is Craig Schubert, the mayor of Hudson, which is about 30 miles outside of Cleveland. He turned in his resignation last week after he suggested during a city council meeting that allowing ice fishing at a local park could lead to prostitution. Now, this sounds a little fishy to me. Methinks the mayor doth protest too much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's doing a little projecting here. I don't know how that happens. Is that a pike in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Tough crowd. I'll be here all
Jackson,
night.
is that a video?
Yeah, there's a video too.
Do you want to play a little bit of the video? This would be a good spot. Let's play a little bit of this video. This is the mayor, and here's exactly what he said.
Oh.
Maybe.
Additionally, if you open this up to ice fishing, while on the surface it sounds good, then what happens next year? Does someone come back and say, I want an ice shanty
Yeah, so someone made this funny little video.
on Hudson Springs Park for X amount of time? And if you then allow ice fishing with shanties, then that leads to another problem. Prostitution.
Okay, that's good. That's all I need to hear. What the hell? No one had a follow-up question. You know, I don't know how his line of thinking went there. He said if you allow ice fishing with shanties, you know what a shanty is?
Yeah, it's a house that's on top of the water they fish out of. Yeah, little shack.
Then that leads to prostitution, and then you've got to get the police department involved. Now, it sounds to me like he might have experience in this. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Drop your panties and get in these shanties, ladies. These are whorehouses out here on top of this water. It makes no sense. By his logic, anything could lead to prostitution, right? You got a house? Well, can't have that. Probably going to have sex in there. Can't have a car? Probably have sex in there. Anything could lead to prostitution. And by the way, I don't even think I could do it on a frozen lake. Could you have sex in a shanty on a frozen lake?
Probably.
It's a little cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cold.
I guess they got heaters in there and stuff. you know.
But
I feel like a lot of shrinkage would happen. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like getting out of the water, shrinkage.
I guess it depends on how good your shanty is. You know what I mean? Like if you've got nice, soft things in there to lay down on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where he's getting.
Well,
How does that
gonna-
lead?
I think we're going to get there. On social media, the mayor's comments went viral, and good for him. That's the only thing that went viral. You got to be careful in them Love Shack shanties. You know, them slut huts out there. You want to catch a yellow perch, not ice capades. Give me that damn thing.
You'll start doing the laugh yourself.
Go hand it. I mean, I feel like I need to be doing it. You know, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Oh,
see,
I
it's
gotta
not as
figure
easy
this
as it
out.
looks, is
All you
it?
got to do is put your finger on one button and leave it there.
Then you give us crap for hitting the wrong button.
I just had it handed to me for the first time, dipshit. This is fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all kinds
You
of
still
goes.
can't find it.
All right, let's get the
Give me the thing.
There it is.
There we go.
You
So
finally
put
got
your
it
finger
right.
out there.
I know. I've done
And just
this
put it
before.
next to the
It's not
microphone.
my first rodeo.
Put it next to the microphone.
I
Get
got
ready.
you, man.
All right.
Say something funny.
He said later in his statements were made out of concern for our community and what could become unintended consequences of new legislation. So he's saying it's like a slippery slope. He's saying it's just like the movie Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come.
Yeah. Still don't know.
Hit the fucking button, dude. I just handed the thing to you.
Well, I thought you asked me a question.
Well, I'm trying to disguise
I can't do it
jokes.
either.
Give it to me. Jesus. My God.
Sorry.
Alan, is it... What?
We got to
Is
get
it me?
We got to get one for Alan in there.
And
Let
then
him
you
do
get
that
the wrong
too.
button again.
Do y'all want to hear the rest of the story? Is it even worth doing at this point? So he said, he added, my attempt to inject a bit of dry humor to make a point about this in the midst of a cold, snowy February was grossly misunderstood. So he was trying to be funny is what happened. The dude was trying to be funny and it backfired on him. You know, he could have said when it comes to ice fishing and shanties, you only get one kind of hooker. See
That's
that?
how you do it.
That's
Just
how you
like
do
what
it.
you did.
Schubert said, when I entered the race for mayor in 2019, my objective was to bring about change. Right, as in change out of those ski bibs and put on these fishnet stockings. He said, I wanted to shake up city council and our city administration and return Hudson to its core conservative values and to focus on the needs of our community, not the wants of a few. And by the way, I want someone to hold my rod. Schubert, who was 65 years old, said that he planned to retire in September, which is when the lake starts getting harder. He said his statement, he said in a statement he wrote, my role as a change agent is now complete. Guess we all took the bait on that one. He's really a pimp. Y'all can see him on countryish.com or you can check out his profile on plentyoffish.com. That's it. All right. I don't know if I could. What is so hard about hitting this button?
Oh, it's not. It's just knowing when to hit it.
Yeah.
But it's like.
So do I need to go like make a face?
No, I mean, you say something funny, you should know to hit the button.
So you're saying it's not funny?
Well, I did say that.
That's what you're saying. These are punchlines.
No.
I think it's because I'm disguising it. Like I'm trying to deliver it as if I'm just talking and reading to you, and I'm such a good actor that you guys don't know when it's coming. So we got to work on that as a team, guys.
We will. We'll practice. We'll get
We're
together
gonna work
tomorrow
on
afternoon and practice this thing. So.
All right, that was it. Thanks for tuning in to Country-ish. Any final thoughts, guys? That's the town's small. That's Hudson.
Yes.
O-H-I-O. You can't spell whore without O-H. All right, the Alan Jackson. Any final thoughts?
No, I'm good here.
All right, anybody?
I'm too scared now.
Oh, well, we have this guy hand me this thing at the end of the show. It says, hey, that thing got a Hemi. Thank you for that. It has some sex toys. That was fun. Anything else? Well, we did an hour 19. I was trying to get it at an hour. Wow. So I was trying to fast forward through it. I hope you had a good time.
I did.
I'm talking to the viewer at this point.
Yeah.
I ain't talking to y'all anymore.
Can't
I'm talking to these people at home.
Can't even push a button.
Who are Patreon supporters. Don't forget, go to our Patreon page, click on support, and you'll get to see some After Dark nonsense. We're going to have a good time doing that. That'll be March the 8th. Go to countryish.com. Click on support for that. And if that's it, we'll wrap it up. For the Alan Jackson, for Sergeant Mark Havelball, for Elliot the intern, for intern Isaiah, for Mark Hunt, my name is Jon Reep, and I wish you a good bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. My town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on,
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Yeah!
Stupid thing, man. I apologize if I sounded like I was berating my interns who are coming here for free. But damn, man, it's not that hard, right? Is it that hard? Go to the Patreon page. Go to the Patreon page. Thank you. Hit the share button from time to time. Here's one. Check this one out. This